What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants Are Us. As always, guys, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys can help us get there. And as always, guys, right now even more popular YouTube creators are having trouble getting their videos viewed on YouTube thanks to some YouTube algorithm problems. So if you do enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that when you'll be the first ones to be able to view our videos once they're uploaded. Now, I want to start off by saying I am a Joss Whedon fan to a certain extent. Back in the day, I was really big into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I really got into Angel. Angel's actually one of my favorite shows of the 90s and early 2000s. It was to me, when it was the WB before it was CW. It was to me the Buffyverse kind of rivaled this new Arrowverse. In fact, I would even go so far to say maybe it was even slightly better. And Joss Whedon is responsible for that. But Joss Whedon has had a reputation for treating actors and especially actresses bad. He's kind of been a tyrant on set. A lot of actresses, including Charisma Carpenter, who played Cordelia off of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, said that she was wrote off of his program, off of Angel because she got pregnant in real life. He's not necessarily been known as a great guy. His ex-wife has come out and said that he's had multiple extramarital affairs, and then of course you add that along with his mistreatment of women on set. Probably not the kind of guy that probably is going to have a long career in Hollywood, especially after the Me Too movement, which kind of brought a lot of this to people's attention. Before it seemed like directors could get away with this kind of behavior. Sometimes there's directors that are just, terrible, to actors and actresses. But now there's more of a microscope on these people to make sure that it doesn't have to do with sexism, racism, and so forth. And that's fair. That's fair. I don't personally have necessarily a problem with it. But I will say this, when it comes to Ray Fisher, I almost feel like Ray Fisher, which I think is an up-and-coming actor. I've never seen him in anything other than Justice League. He plays Cyborg in the Justice League that Whedon directed. And I kind of feel like his reaction to Whedon has been kind of eerily hostile, I guess you could say. It doesn't feel normal. It feels like he took Whedon's directing and behavior on set personal, almost to the point where seems like he is wanting to destroy Whedon's, basically just take him out of Hollywood completely. So right now, Ray Fisher makes the claim Joss Whedon's exit from the Nevers is actually because of the investigation into his terrible behavior on Justice League. So in a way, he's gloating that he's responsible for the investigation that Warner Brothers is currently conducting on Joss Whedon's behavior. Now, I will say this: they find something that he did do something wrong, he needs to be punished for it. And Warner Brothers and these other places need to really think about hiring people like him if he's found guilty. Again, this is kind of almost like a Johnny Depp thing. This is a lot of his personal life has come to fruition, and has come out in the open, and his bad behavior on set all of a sudden now is coming out, and so now people are rethinking and kind of wanting to just make him a Hollywood pariah. But I do feel like, and that's fine if, like I said, he is guilty of the crimes he has been accused of. But I feel like maybe in Ray Fisher's case, feel like Ray Fisher is going to have trouble finding work in Hollywood. He comes off to me as like a snitch, and I know that might not sound right. Simply because if he has seen bad behavior, he does need to report it, and especially if it is racial related or gender related anti behavior, he needs to bring that to light, and that's fine. But as far as Ray Fisher is concerned, I just don't see how Ray Fisher believes that this is somehow going to help his career. Like, yeah, he might have hated Joss Whedon, and he might have liked Snyder a lot better on Justice League, on the Justice League movie. But that doesn't mean that directors are going to want to work with Ray Fisher in the future. Me personally, I would not want to direct him for fear of what he has done to Joss Whedon. I feel like actors really need to, I know they're in one of those, they're almost kind of like NBA stars now. They feel like they've got the owners on the run, and they've, now they take charge. Now they're the ones that, hey, if they make any kind of accusations or, complain a little bit that, hey, maybe that director will be fired, maybe this, maybe that. I kind of feel that way, like I said, in basketball, that's kind of the way it's kind of going too. But as far as the investigation goes, Ray Fisher, I think he really thinks a lot of himself. And I can't say that I'm necessarily going to be a fan of him in the future if he's in Justice League 2. Not because, like I said, not because he exposed Joss Whedon, maybe as the person that Joss Whedon actually is, but simply because of the fact of he just seems, maybe snitch is the wrong word. He just seems like he's got a personal vendetta against Joss Whedon that just doesn't set right with me personally, and I know it won't with a lot of fans of Joss Whedon too. Me personally, I hated Joss Whedon's Justice League. I felt like I'm excited about the Snyder Cut. I believe that I believe anything could have been better. Though I will say this, I still don't believe that it's going to be a great film. Snyder Cut or Joss Whedon Cut, it doesn't really matter. I just feel like that was just a bad film all the way around. I don't believe you could have made that film a great film unless you just started back at the very beginning and changed the whole storyline and plot and so forth. But anyways, this kind of caught my attention. I wanted to do a video about it because, to me, Ray Fisher is just like, he's just been going on these Twitter rants about Joss Whedon, and I'm like, dude, what is your problem, man? Like, it's either Joss Whedon is the worst human being on the face of the earth, or either Ray Fisher is just the biggest jerk. Like, and it could be both. It could be both. It really, and this could be one instance where it actually could be both. Because I think Ray Fisher is acting like a drama queen. I think Joss Whedon, at least according to his wife and that Charisma Carpenter and a few other people, that Joss Whedon is really a self-proclaimed feminist, but then treats women fairly. He could be considered, at least in my book, as a hypocrite, especially if these claims are true. But hopefully Warner Brothers will get down to the bottom of this, and hopefully Ray Fisher will stop tweeting about Joss Whedon if his claims are found baseless, and maybe Ray Fisher will then go into obscurity. Now, I kind of feel like maybe Ray Fisher, after his portrayal of Cyborg, maybe should go into obscurity in the first place, because I thought they took what should have been a really fun character, a character that really had a interesting backstory, and they just made him one of the blandest characters on a movie that was bland in almost every single way. But anyways, guys, that's my take on this. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and as always, guys, take care. Have a happy Thanksgiving.